Hey, welcome back. All right, let's see.
Dearly beloved,
Yep.
we are gathered here today because Max Fosh is dead.
Yeah.
Well, technically. Let me explain. I'm hosting
Bezos here.
my own funeral because, stay with me here, I need to be technically dead to get back at an airline.
What?
You see, 2 months ago, I booked a flight. A flight I then couldn't go on. When I tried to apply for a refund, I found a
What?
cheeky legal
Overbooking. Oh, fuck off.
clause that
Fuck them. Yeah, fuck them. What the fuck?
airlines use that lots of people fall foul of.
You give me my money. Finish.
I can't do that.
Airlines will
How the fuck is that not illegal? What the fuck?
only provide cash refunds.
Excuse me. I paid for a service that you didn't deliver. Give me my fucking money back. What the fuck do you mean? Oh, no, you can't. Fuck you. I purchased a service. You didn't provide the service. Get back the money. And the reason why they don't provide the service is because they overbooked. So you know they got the fucking money.
If passengers are dead. So, I need
And you have to be dead? Okay, UK people, I'm sure most people didn't know before this video. Post this video, this better get fucking illegal. Like, right now.
to die. This is
Yeah.
a story of how I traveled to another country,
Welcome to the principality.
held my own funeral, and was legally
Disgusting.
declared dead.
Yeah.
All to get back £37.28 from
Jesus
the big
Christ.
bad airlines.
I'm incredibly petty.
But would being legally
And for all of you who think, oh, that's nothing, fuck you. You have no idea who is flying. There are people who literally have nothing and they're making the effort. And that's a love from them.
dead save me from getting into
Yeah.
trouble?
Yeah, it's not fraud, but I mean, it is fraudulent.
It is.
This video has been sponsored by Opera.
I need to die, according to the person on the customer service over the phone.
We only provide cash refund in the case of bereavement, I'm afraid.
According to the terms and conditions on website,
No. No, don't censor it. Blast them the fuck out. I need to know the name.
Lawyer has since advised me that it is not within my best interest to name any airlines for the remainder of this video.
Oh, it's not. They're gonna come for you. But that's okay. Because trust me, this is gonna be the Streisand effect. It's just gonna highlight their shitty behavior and everyone's gonna know. You might be personal like fuck, but you will be doing a good service for everyone else. So I'm sorry, that's kind of cowardly. You need to call them out. You better call them out.
it states, in order to get a refund, the passenger
Even if it's just pinning the comment in the comment section that actually says which airline. You don't have to say it in video, but we need to know.
needs to be deceased. So,
Yeah.
this got me thinking, how can I die? My first idea, could I stop my heart, which
Yes.
means that I was
Yes, there are multiple ways to do that. I'm not saying it's safe, but there are multiple medicines to do that.
technically dead for a couple of seconds and then provide that as evidence. How long does your heart actually need to stop for? According to the Atlantic Cardiovascular Society, 4 minutes.
What?
Ah, irreversible brain damage.
Yeah. After a minute, you get brain damage. Yeah.
I don't want to do that. Okay, fine. Next idea, just spitballing here. Could I change the name of somebody who's about to die to Max Fosh, and therefore Max Fosh dies? No, that's insane.
So I poured over every nook
That is scamming for sure, but I don't care.
and cranny I could,
Fuck
until
the
I found
airlines.
something very interesting in the terms and conditions of my booking.
Ooh. So the airline requires a death certificate, but they don't state where the death certificate needs to come from. Could I get myself a death certificate so I'd be dead on paper? Could I go to another country and get a death certificate? That's a shame. So my plan is to reach out to every country that I can.
I have no idea how do you even make that work.
And weirdly, this is not the first time that I've reached out to the press offices of major governments. So I do
Yo, high-key Trump would absolutely do it. You could buy his meme coin and tell him, okay, I will buy you a meme coin, Trump phone, whatever the fuck. I just need a death certificate, he would absolutely get it done.
Do have a list.
Immediately.
Do have an update for you, and before I get to the update, I just want to say I am embarking on this mission because I'm incredibly petty. The flight itself is £37.28.
By the way, getting to Trump is actually insanely easy. He's friends with so many YouTubers and shit that he can easily get in contact with.
Bloody good value, to be fair. It's the principle that I take issue with, because after doing some research, I've realised that people have lost thousands of pounds because of these airlines. So, one principality responded to my email. The Principality of Saborga. Located in Italy,
Who? Italy. Ah. I have a subscriber from Italy.
Saborga is a self-declared principality, claiming to be accidentally left out of the unification of Italy. The town has operated as an independent...
Oh, that is insanely beautiful. Which is not surprising because it's Italy. I mean, obviously, it's going to be beautiful.
nation with its own flag, currency, and government. So, tomorrow, I'm going to Saborga because on this occasion, due to these very unique circumstances, they are happy to sign a document that says, according to them, technically, I am dead. Let's go to Saborga, baby! So, before I headed to this fantastic place, I did some research on Saborga using Opera. Opera is my go-to web browser and has some fab features.
Their Tab Islands feature means I can intuitively group all of my research.
Like, say, the history of Saborga in one island, all of my news in another, and my favourite YouTube videos in a third.
It's great because I always have multiple projects on the go, and it helps me keep everything organised without the chaos. Opera's player feature also means it's very easy to control your music without disrupting your browsing. Music automatically stops when you start playing a video, which is ideal for when I'm flitting between listening to Mozart and updating myself on what my favourite YouTubers have been up to. You'll hear more about Opera later in the video, but for now, it was time to go to Saborga. I'm in Italy. I'm on the...
No lie, if Google keeps getting as bad as it is with the implementation of AI, I might join Opera. I don't know.
way to Saborga. They've invited me for a state visit, but I asked and they said, yes, please, do come on down.
Despite not being recognised as an official independent nation, Saborga and its people fight every day for its independence and legitimacy, something that I thoroughly endorse.
Welcome and welcome.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. This is an amazing way to get attention. I didn't know this place existed, and now thanks to him, everyone now knows. Amazing marketing for them. It's gonna cost them nothing, just a piece of paper.
Whoa, look at this.
Beautiful.
Here it is. There they are.
As I arrived, I was greeted by none other than the Princess of Saborga.
Oh, beautiful women. And hilarious that they have a royal family.
Herself.
Hello. I should go meet the princess now. I feel a bit underdressed. How do you...
Technically, he's also royalty, so two royal people are gay. Is he still married to that other guy to be technically royalty? Is that a thing still?
Greet a princess? I have no idea. Hello.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Principality. Nina, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Max.
And as she introduced me to her team, it gave me the perfect opportunity to showcase my incredible Italian.
Buongiorno.
The Minister of Defense
Oh, buongiorno. Hello, Max.
and the Interior Minister.
Buongiorno.
I was then informed that my visit would be officiated by the firing of the royal cannon, which is apparently very safe.
That is hilarious.
Where should I stand for the shot?
Not in front.
No.
We don't want to kill you yet.
Of course, not after we...
By the way, in my country, well, my city specifically, there's big ass military ports everywhere back when Spain was fighting the British. So we have a bunch of like 200-year-old cannons that are completely oxidized everywhere across the city. Like they're just everywhere.
Honoured Saborga with her national...
They don't work. Obviously, they're like 200 years old, but they're heavy as shit. And for some reason, nobody ever bothered to take them off in 200 years. So now there's just a tourist attraction.
Anthem, which was an entire 2 minutes long.
Yeah. Whoa! That's cool.
With all the formalities complete, the princess and her team took me around the beautiful sights of Saborga. Everything from the local church to the town's museum, where I saw the princess's face
Beautiful.
on some money. I was even taken to the official
That is a flex. I mean, you're facing money. That's amazing.
Prison, where I learned just how the Minister of Defence got his title.
There's a man with a rope. Oh wow!
Oh,
Fantastic.
Ooh, kinky.
Well, this is not how I expected my Monday morning to be going now. Oh,
Ooh.
okay, bit of a tug there. Steady.
After a very
Nice.
unique conclusion to the tour, I felt that it was perfect timing for my untimely demise.
Guess I've got to die now.
But since I didn't want to actually die, I needed to die metaphorically. You see, in the comedy world, when someone performs badly at a
Oh, is he gonna die by bomb?
gig, we often say that they've died on their arse.
What do you call a melon?
He died on his
Comes in the watermelon.
So in order for me to
Yeah.
quote unquote
By the way, my roommate is a comedian. He does shows and stuff, and I go support him. I know a lot of comedians go through it. It's a lot. It's a lot.
quote die, it was
I have nothing but respect for them.
time to get out my joke book.
Where does the fish keep his money? The riverbank. What do you call a can opener that doesn't work? A can't opener. What do you call a Frenchman
I like that one. Actually, like
in
that one.
sandals? Philippe Fallope.
Well and truly comically flatlining, I just needed to convince Princess Nina to help me get my refund. And thankfully, my fight with a big airline seemed to resonate with the princess, and Saborga's
That's hilarious. I wonder, he had to fly to Italy, so I wonder how much he spent on the flight just to get his money back.
fight for independence, so she kindly agreed to sign a special one-off death
Beautiful.
certificate.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
Beautiful.
You're welcome.
And with just one
Oh, the amount of people who didn't get their money back from the airline who are now gonna be calling this government to get a signed death certificate. High key, this can be a whole ass business for them. This can be a source of revenue for them, high key.
single signature, the beautiful Principality of Saborga has declared
Beautiful.
that Max Fosh is officially dead. And now that I've left
Rest in peace.
the living world, it was time to say goodbye.
Hello everyone, and welcome.
So I hired some mourners
Today we are here to celebrate the life of Max Fosh, a beloved grandfather, royal family member, and of course,
Yep.
Oscar winner.
and asked my
It's insane how much stuff he's done. It's so crazy.
editor Dave to say a few
Yeah.
touching words.
A week ago today, whilst visiting his second home, the Principality of Saborga, Max regretfully died
Yeah.
on his arse whilst trying out his jokes on the locals. A fate which, if you were lucky enough to see him on tour, you'll know Max knows only too well. Max's family sadly couldn't be here with us today, but they have sent in the following message. Who are you? Stop messaging. Is this for another of Max's stupid videos?
Yes.
Please
That's
join
hilarious.
us now as our choir sings a rendition of one of Max's favourite songs. As we all know, Max loves to get the final word. So now, a few words from the deceased.
One more quick thing about Opera, you can also customise your entire browsing experience with themes.
Whether you want a minimalist layout or something bold and colourful, there's always a theme to fit your mood. My favourite theme is Midsummer. I love its clean, atmospheric style. Also, Opera's built-in AI Aria is brilliant for image generation and image recognition. You can ask questions about any image and get answers instantly, so no need to search for it manually. Make sure you download Opera in the link in my description.
Nice.
Is the service finished yet? With the service finish, I then had to start to get all of my documentation together to send off to the airline.
So, I've died. I've got the death certificate from Saborga, and I've put together all the documentation to send off
This is dangerous. If the government hears about this, there's a chance they cancel his passport and stuff because he's technically dead.
to the airline. My hope is that they get a lot of these, and so they don't look at it for too long, and it's now just a case of waiting and see what they say. So I have no idea if this is going to work.
I applied for my refund with my death certificate, and at this point, I didn't really know what would happen. But ultimately, I felt like I'd been on an adventure.
Beautiful.
Jeepers creepers.
Then 5 days later, the results were in. But had it worked?
I'm wearing my suit because I want to be quite serious here.
Okay.
It worked. I got an email from
Fuck
the airline,
yeah.
in which they agreed to continue my
Let's
application
go.
for a refund, and I've asked for my bank details. Now, I thought, oh, that's fun. Yay, it worked. Fantastic. I then just thought I would check
with the lawyer on the Max Fosh channel who helps me with various different videos like this. And he was quite...
No.
Well, he under no certain terms said that I really shouldn't do this.
Yeah, but it's not fraud, but I mean,
Yes.
it is fraudulent.
Because it's my money that's
I
been given
love that you
back
did
to
it
me.
anyway.
It's not fraud. So he has basically told me off and said that I mustn't claim the money. So that is where I'm going to leave this. Also, please.
Oh, fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck the airline.
Please do not.
You know what? Fine. Because I'm sure this video made way more damage than just getting 37 pounds back.
Do this yourself at home. Because the main reason why I not continue is that he said this.
I normally would let you, but like this time I really have to put my foot down here.
Join me next time where I try to commit less fraud.
That is hilarious. I am pissed the fuck off with the airlines though. But that is hilarious. Getting a small Italian city state to aid you in the foreign behavior is 80 to 50. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, that was amazing. Let me like this video. This was so good. Alright. Alright guys, road to 1,000. Let's fucking go.